Okay, be ready to hear this crazy story. Uh, this happened 2020. German guy, Mike, rented my room. I found him on Marketplace. I needed to rent this room right here, right this room. And he brought a girlfriend with him. And they came here, they signed the agreement, but the girl signed the agreement, not him. I was a little bit uh, worried, but I didn't say anything. The girl was a Thai girl, a little chubby, with a big shoulders, like a Muay Thai girl, like a boxing girl. She was also bossy in behavior, and the guy Mike was a very slim, very small German guy, young in his 20s. But he was doing some kind of crypto business, whatever that is. I don't know nothing about crypto, except that it's a little dodgy. What happened is that he told me he is building a business for her, so he gave her a work, he gave her everything, he do so much for her, all these things he was talking with me. That's all I know. So they rented the room, and she apparently went to City Hall with that agreement from the room, and she signed a company there with this address. With that, with this address. She made a company on this address without telling me. And and then that made me pay inflated taxes as a business tax. And I get a bill every year from City Hall. Normally, everybody gets that. It's a home tax, right? One time in a year you pay home tax. That's all. They introduced this law later, not in 2020, or was it in 2020? Not sure. But after that agreement happened, I think. And it was only 20 baht. So I say, what is the big deal? Normal taxes. 20 baht tax, a joke. And then it was 80 baht, and then it was enormous amount. Well, what happened is that I've been paying 4 years a business tax in this room, and I didn't know about it. I have no idea. And now you're gonna say, how can you be so stupid and so careless to not have any idea why these taxes are so big? Well, there is explanation for that. The first year there was really cheap. There was really nothing because they just introduced this new rule. So I didn't notice at the time. The tax was very small. And then the next 2 years I didn't even show up in City Hall. I forgot I have taxes, whatever. I was not here. I was in a panic mode from my divorce. I lost everything. I lost kids, 2 kids. I lost properties. My life was endangered. I was quite in a bad situation. Like, it's like Matrix. Like, your reality stopped existing, and you can see this is not real. That is the biggest shock for the brain. And by the time I adapt to the new reality, 2 years later, I got perfectly fine. People are very capable of adapting in a new reality, new situations. Very easy. Well, I turned out okay. But then the taxes came. I went to City Hall. I want to pay my taxes. And then what happened is that they told me, you have to pay this enormous tax. And I said, okay, it's a penalty. I didn't pay a couple of years. Okay, so it's a penalty. I have to pay penalty, and I have to pay tax, and I have to pay everything, and I paid it. But 1 year later, that's yesterday, that's this year. right now. I went in April in the normal time. I didn't pass the deadline. I go normal time. I'm responsible now. I'm clear. I'm focused. I know what I'm doing in my life. And then I went there to pay taxes. They told me, you have to pay this enormous amount of money. I say, why? Why? I didn't, there is no penalty, right? Why would I have to pay so much? And they say, well, that's because you have registered a business on your address. And I say, I didn't. Who did that? They brought me these documents and they said, okay, this is what happened in your room. Some girl, this girl registered a business in my room. That's a company name. Look at that. So this was registered thanks to this agreement. She signed agreement with me that she's gonna rent the room for only 3 months. I don't know this on Thai. Probably it's here. I'm not sure where it is, but it says 3 months. And well, after 3 months, she moved off. She will move on. She didn't make new agreement. So why City Hall didn't cancel that company on that address? Why didn't ask her, hey, you need to provide new address because this address expired? Because it's this document that City Hall have, it's only for 3 months. In 2020, 4 years later, I'm paying business taxes for something that expired, and I was not even in my knowledge. Why City Hall didn't cancel this when it expired? It's only 3 months, that agreement that City Hall have. Why still make me pay taxes today? I am paying taxes 4 years, and that agreement that you're giving me registered a company, but that agreement expired 4 years ago. It only lasted for 3 months. So why am I paying taxes for this for 4 years? And City Hall didn't have an answer for this. Well, for me, it's unlogical. Also, they don't even give me to cancel this company. Even I gave them all my documents that I'm the owner of this room. I have to have a right to cancel any company that somebody registered in my room. They say no. You need to bring that girl, that lady that signed this agreement so she can sign that the company is not in this address anymore. I called the guy, Mike, the German guy that was her boyfriend. I was thinking I'm renting the room to him. So I call him. He say, no, I cannot help you because I don't have any contact from her and I don't do any business now. I'm in Germany. I don't care nothing. Personally, I think he lies because he set up that website for her so she can work. He told her what to do about registering this address. Thai girl is not doing anything on herself. He is the background player, in my opinion. And he know everything and he just don't want to admit because he doesn't need to. Well, then the City Hall offered to help me. They say, okay, you write a letter to us with your handwriting, and we will make sure we call you in 2-3 weeks so we can come and inspect this room. If there is no company, we can cancel it. I say, that's great. I write that, I write everything, and they haven't called for 2 months. Yesterday was the day that I went again to City Hall, and I asked them, why did you call? Maybe I didn't hear the phone. Maybe I was sleeping. Maybe I was not here. The phone was in the room. Maybe I was in the shower, whatever. They said, no, we haven't called. I say, but it's 2 months past. They say, yeah, there's too many people in front of you, there's very big queue of people want to cancel. However, only exploring the possible options here. Well, this is the day when I was inspired to make a video and to tell the world what really happened, because nobody helping me. It's gone too far and nobody want to help. However, this also a big lesson. If you own any kind of property and you want to rent it, please write a paragraph in your agreement that says it's not allowed to anyone to make any business in this address, in this room. Cannot be registered any business. Write that so the city hall cannot register if your tenant went there without your knowledge and register company and make you pay enormous taxes and then took off. You can never find him and you cannot cancel the company. So be careful about that. Write that in your agreements. Beware. Scammers from every angle. We'll update you on the case in the future if something happens, if I can cancel this, if I can fix this problem. In the meantime, thank you for watching and see you next time. Cheers.